I want to tell you the story about a guy up in New York. He runs a company called Sticker Mule. He's the CEO. And after a sniper almost took out Donald Trump, he wrote a message to say, I support Donald Trump. And he called for an end to political hate. He said, a lot of people support Trump that I work with. Many support Biden. And that's normal. But we have to stop this hatred. Well, he started getting death threats and people telling him to kill himself or, threaten to kill him. And it got ugly. He decided to put a sign up, vote for Trump, on the top of his building. Now, the city said it was going to cause problems with people, on the highway because they were going to look and I guess freak out by, I don't know what the problem was. But he built this sign, but then kept it covered because the city said he can't have a sign there. Well, a judge yesterday said, no, he can have a sign there. He unveiled it last night in front of a big rally. It just took him a couple of hours to gather a bunch of people. He turned the sign on, and everybody is upset about it, apparently. He's with us now, Anthony Constantino. Anthony, how are you?
Hey, wonderful to be here.
Yeah, thank you.
Actually, I want to say, to be honest, I think everybody's in love with the sign. There's 2 or 3 people that are upset about it in my hometown, but somebody told me the other day, they said, I was talking to a local journalist, and he said, I got to be honest with you, I've never seen you unite people like this. I've never seen anyone unite anyone like you did with an issue. He said, everybody is on your side, Democrat, Republican, independent, in the local committee. They all want the sign because they all know, look, I'm sticking up for free speech.
Right.
And free expression, and I'm trying to end this epidemic of anti-Trump hate that's been bad really for both sides. People got to be able to be comfortable to say they like President Trump, who did tremendous things for the country, tremendous things really for the world in his first term, and that's all I'm doing with this sign. So people in the local community get it, except for 2 or 3 people, mainly, unfortunately, mainly Democrats who are sadly, I guess somebody told me the other day, look up my voter registration, I'm still a registered Democrat. So,
wow.
Sadly, the Democrats have gone in the direction of being very opposed to free speech. And I don't follow this so closely, but I'm seeing a really horrible thing John Kerry said lately about free speech. Hillary Clinton saying horrible things about not wanting free speech anymore. Tim Walz saying horrible things about it as well. And, we all saw what Jack Dorsey did with Twitter, what Mark Zuckerberg did with Facebook during the pandemic. And, this I think people don't like this. And so people in the local community, I haven't seen people in the local community are overwhelmingly positive. I think 99.9% of people like it. And, maybe 3 people,
right.
people don't.
So wait, you were a Democrat. Have you ever voted for Trump?
Trump was, Trump, I believe, might have been the first Republican I voted for.
Really? And why did you switch? I mean, you still call yourself a Democrat, right?
Well, I'm registered that way. I don't really affiliate, I don't really affiliate with anything in particular. I don't like, dishonest people. And a friend of mine said it really well. He said, he's not a political person either. He said, Anthony, he's a big, really very big, tough, strong guy and he said, Anthony, this is a battle of real versus fake. And he said, Donald Trump's a real authentic person and these other people are fake. And so, from what I see, there's a lot of dishonesty in politics. I'm not too involved in it. I got involved a little bit recently and there's a lot of dishonesty, but, Donald Trump's a real authentic person and he's sacrificing to do what's right for the country. And I'm, right now I can see what it's like myself because, the upside for me in this whole thing has been not, very little other than I made myself more interesting, I guess. But, I've had to deal with a lot getting involved and trying to fix the situation. And Donald Trump's dealing with a lot more than me. But I like people that sacrifice to try to make the world a better place.
Yeah.
I like people that are honest and authentic. And I think people don't understand you got an existing organization called the U.S. government. And no organization likes when somebody new enters the organization. And so there was a rebellion. I think, you probably, your listeners probably understand it.
Yep.
But unfortunately, a lot of people that hate Trump don't understand what was happening. It was really a rebellion from the people inside the existing organization, which is called the U.S. government. Nobody likes that. You see it every time there's a turnaround situation in business. You see the same thing. You see the rebellion against Elon Musk when he bought Twitter was insane because people don't want new leaders coming in and fixing corrupt systems. But similar to the U.S. government, Twitter was very corrupt. They were doing horrible things for the world, and they were behaving in a very unethical manner. And Elon came in and he had to fire 80 or 90% of the people, and they are all, remember the news articles? I don't know if you're listening, but, there's the news articles of Elon Musk is going to destroy it, and all of his, former employees, that Yoel, whatever his name was, there are all these guys ranting and raving to their buddies in the news media, saying all these horrible things about Elon Musk, and now it's some months later, and X has only become better and stronger and really less divisive because yes, it's a much more friendly platform. He's bringing back free speech. Roger Stone's back on the platform. It was tragic. I said one of the first things that really turned me against Twitter and the Democrats and this whole anti-free speech movement was when they banned Roger Stone from Twitter. And I said, whether you like Roger Stone or not, he was a personal advisor to Trump, a friend of Trump's from what I understand. And in my opinion, a historically relevant person. And why would we want to ban historically important individuals from giving an opportunity to speak?
Quite honestly, anyone. I mean, people say, well, it's gotten worse on Twitter. And I've seen stuff on Twitter, but I dismiss it when I see people saying crazy things. I just block them or just say, all right, dismiss that, move on with your life. When no one is filtering, you have to expect that crazy people will say things too. We've all lived in neighborhoods where there's a crazy guy that lives somewhere on the street. You know who he is. You avoid him. This is just the cyber neighborhood now, and we've got crazy people living on our street. That's okay. Ignore them.
I can say I've been in tech for 14 years now. I've been involved in Twitter and all these things. And, anecdotally, I can tell you, to me, it feels like it's gotten tremendously better. The algorithm's changed, and it's favoring intellectual conversation. If you go on there today, you look at the types of articles that trend now or posts that trend, they're more interesting and intellectual and informative in nature. If you look at the top posters, there are people that post interesting stuff. Before, it was structured, so if you said nasty, mean, horrible things, that was what was favored. And so Twitter was making people become nastier little by saying, look, if you write something really mean, we're going to make you popular. That was the way Jack Dorsey had it structured. I think he's a disgusting human that owes the world an apology, even a bigger apology than Mark Zuckerberg, because I took major issue when he had this misinformation. What do you have? He was blocking people left and right for saying things that he didn't like them saying. But then I went on there one day and there was a thing trending, and he's in control of trending topics, and it said, I like to punch Nazis. And he had the whole universe of Twitter saying, I like punching Nazis. I like punching Nazis. And of course, Nazi meant Trump supporter. So Jack Dorsey was inciting violence against all Trump supporters. I thought that was disgusting. I think he's a disgusting human. He owes the world a big apology. Mark apologized in a small way, and Mark's starting to say nice things about Trump now. But Jack really is the biggest villain in the whole tech world, and now he's hiding. He doesn't even use Twitter anymore. He's hiding somewhere on the internet or in some island. He's got a strange beard, and he's hiding on an island, unlike, similar to other people that go on islands. They do not good things on islands.
The idea that they will ban speech, this administration, I don't think they could be more clear about that, especially their actions show. I mean, our government was helping Brazil try to get rid of X and Elon Musk when he said the other day, they won't stop with me, and they're not going to stop until they get me. I believe that 100%. You think more people are waking up to this?
At least we know what I've seen locally. The response is everybody here is a massive outpouring of support for Trump. People are telling me, we're in New York, it's supposed to be guaranteed blue state. And people told me, because I said to them, and I think it's important for everyone listening to hear this, you got to get everyone to vote for Trump. Doesn't matter what state you're in. We need to show a strength for Trump, because really the best thing for the Democrat Party is a massive loss, because if they lose by a hair, they're going to keep clinging to these crazy ideas that if they censor people, that's the path to victory. They need a massive loss so that they look inward and come back to the table and remember what it means to, to get, really at this point, a decent human. I built my company on the basis of the golden rule and treating people the way I want to be treated. Nobody wants to have duct tape put on their mouth. Nobody wants their right to speech taken away. Nobody wants that. And for one side of the country to want to do that to the other side is really wrong. But the only way they're going to win is a massive loss. And so it doesn't matter if you're in a red state or a blue state. You got to go vote Trump. And people here are telling me they're going to go vote Trump that didn't plan on doing it because they thought all is lost here. But who knows? Maybe even New York goes for Trump this year.
That'd be crazy. Anthony, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. And good for you for taking a stand and really not having fear. Thank you so much. It's
really quick. Can I say one last thing really quick? I'm doing everything I can to try to fix this issue. And one other thing I'm doing is called stickerpac.com. It's a political action committee. We're giving away free, happy, fun, uplifting Trump stickers. So everybody go right now, stickerpac.com, and get your free Trump stickers and give them out to friends and tell people you like Trump in a nice, happy, fun way. And let's fix this situation.
I love that. Stickers, PAC, P-A-C.
Sticker, P-A-C.
Sticker Pack. Okay. I love it. Thank you so much.
Perfect.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Anthony Constantino from New York.
Stickerpack.com. And I will say, if I'm going to get stickers, doing some custom printing today, I think I'm going to Sticker Mule.
Yeah.
I think that's where I'm going.